Latest on the PSL news and whatever fethu vanele so namhlanje ngizokhuluma ngeindaba ezithinta ibhola la South Africa ezithinta ama transfers abadlali bala eSouth Africa. So first and foremost, I would like to talk about the trending news today. The TS Galaxy winger bafethu Puso Dithetjane. The guy he has attracted many teams in Europe. And one of those teams is a team that plays in Israel. It's an Israeli team. That team is called Hapoel Tel Aviv. I'm sorry if I pronounced the name wrong. Kuthiwa this team have added Puso Dithetjane on their transfer list. Remember, January is approaching and the AFCON break will make these talks stronger for this player. Remember, TS Galaxy is a very selling team. I know the owner of TS Galaxy, Tim Sugars won't hold the boy back. He won't hold the boy back. I know if the money is talking, he will sell the guy. He will sell the guy. He can sell any player. Even if you are a star player for the team, he can sell you. That's what I know about Tim Sugar. And there are rumors brewing between Puso Dithetjane and Kaizer Chiefs. There is a potential return for the boy to come back to Kaizer Chiefs. Orlando Pirates are still in the talks. Mamelodi Sundowns also is still in the talks. It looks like there will be a race to sign this young winger bafethu Puso Dithetjane. Tell me which team suits better Puso Dithetjane. Do you think he will play better wearing the black and red? Will he play better wearing gold and black? Will he play better wearing green and yellow? We don't know, but there are many teams chasing this boy right here. You can tell me in the comments which team do you think he will end up on. The political party UDM want to take the Bafana coach Hugo Broos to the Human Rights Commission for the remarks that he made regarding Mbegezile Mbokazi. I cannot say these remarks right here, but you can read regarding those remarks. You can see here, if you want to pause, you can pause here and read what they said regarding the statement that was made by Hugo Broos. So they want to take Hugo Broos to the Human Rights Commission regarding those remarks he said about Mbegezile Mbokazi. They are saying Mbegezile Mbokazi was supposed to be protected. You cannot say those bad things about the player at the public. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments, how do you feel about politics want to include themselves in the sports? Because remember, politics and sports doesn't mix. I don't know if maybe UDM want to look good in the eyes of South African football lovers, but I remember that sports and politics doesn't mix. You cannot act like you want to protect the player. You just like to be seen as a good political party. I don't think everyone wants to see UDM as their go-to political party, but I don't want to be political because I know there are some UDM supporters over there. I'm not a big fan of politics. I only love football. But you can tell me, how do you feel about this claim that was made by the UDM? I don't think these guys really understand football. I don't think they follow football. Hugo Broos, he was really mad. He talks a lot about players. He even spoke up. There are many players he spoke badly about. There are many players he spoke badly about. They cannot make these claims right now. They cannot go to the South African Human Rights Commission right now with these claims. But you can tell me, how do you feel about these talks? In other news, Zimbabwe have named their final squad for the Africa Cup of Nations in Morocco. Vice captain Marshal Munetsi misses out due to injury. He is sidelined for around 6 weeks. Remember, Marshal Munetsi plays for Wolves that are playing in the Premier League. He won't be playing for Zimbabwe because the player currently, he is nursing his injury. He will be out for 6 weeks. I don't know how to feel about those news, but many African players, I don't think they will be participating in this coming AFCON because some of them, they have issued out that they are injured. I don't know. You can tell me in the comments. There is even a player that is playing for Newcastle. I think that player is Wisa. That player, he was ruled out. He was ruled out of the AFCON because there were claims that he was injured. After the squad was published by Congo, he played his first game for Newcastle. After the squad was published by DRC. Imagine, the full squad was published. You cannot bring the player because the player now is playing. You cannot bring him because we have published your squad to the CAF board. So you cannot change your players right now. So I don't know how to feel about this news, but you can tell me in the comments. In other news, Durban City have ended their association with the DStv Diski Challenge coach and former Orlando Pirates star Danny Clates after both sides had agreed to go their separate ways by mutual consent. Hey, it looks like Durban City, they are very, very good at fixing things behind the scenes. They are very good at fixing things behind the scenes. I don't know what is going on behind the scenes, but if you remember last month, they fired their coach, Kevin Hunt. Right now, they fired Danny Clates. I don't know what is going on regarding Durban City, but they are looking to change their structures. In other news, Cape Town City midfielder Gabriel Amato is currently on trial in Netherlands with the Netherlands team of it. I hope umchithi uzokwazi ukuthi ashaya trials lapha akwazi usadlalele eNetherlands. In other news, Stellenbosch FC coach Steve Barker has landed on a list of potential candidates to replace the Simba SC coach. They are stating he's among the coaches that will replace the Simba SC coach. I don't know about this one. You can tell me in the comments, how do you feel? Because I know that his situation with Stelis is not on good terms. They are not on good terms with Stelis, because if he continues to display these bad results, he will be fired by Stellenbosch. He will be fired. But there is a club that is waiting for him to be fired as Stelis. There is a club, and that is Simba SC. I hope things works out well with him and Stelis and the boy, not the boy per se, but let's hope he regains his confidence. Let's hope he regains his former glory and come back to the top 3 and challenge even for the Champions League spots, because right now I don't think he can challenge for the league title or even get his place at the top 8. That is possible if he can put his work in. In other rumors, there is a coach who is currently coaching in China. His name is Raul Saneda. These rumors are stating that Kaizer Chiefs are very, very interested in signing this coach, in hiring this coach to coach the Kaizer Chiefs sheep right now. To coach the Kaizer Chiefs sheep requires a lot of strength, and Kaizer Chiefs to look for a coach in, and Kaizer Chiefs are very, very serious right now to look for a coach in those areas like China. Hey, that tells you that they are serious for a new coach. So you can tell me in the comments, how do you feel about this one? But Kaizer Chiefs, they are looking to sign a new coach, but we don't know if this coach will be their ideal coach to lead the Kaizer Chiefs side. In other news, Chippa United are set to part ways with their sporting director Sinesipho Mali. If you remember Sinesipho Mali, he was appointed as the sporting director for Chippa United at the beginning of the season. He was appointed as the sporting director, but right now things are looking shaky. He might leave Chippa United after just spending 6 months with the club, and the club is sitting bottom with 9 points in 15 games. I don't know the owner of Chippa United. Maybe he thinks Sinesipho Mali is the coach, but Sinesipho Mali is not the coach. He's not the guy who's coaching the team. He is the guy though who makes a lot of calls in the people that are being signed by the club. I don't know. Maybe you can tell me in the comments, how do you feel about this one? But Chippa United, sometimes I don't really get the team. They make a lot of changes. For me, I think they won't survive this. They won't survive this season. I think they are going down. They are going to be relegated. I think this is the last season for them, because making these chops and changes will result in a bad way. They've started this a long time ago, but right now, this is the last time they will chop and change. They will chop and change back to the NFD if they are continuing with this mentality. They must stick to one man. They must stick to something that is actually working. They even fire a coach who is doing good. I don't really understand, what do these guys want? I don't really understand. But the coach, Vusmuzi Vilakazi, I saw him doing TikToks on TikTok. I don't really understand. The guy is doing TikToks on TikTok, but his team is sitting at the bottom with 9 points. The mentality of the club, I don't really understand it. You see, I don't really understand it, but you can tell me in the comments, how do you feel about Chippa United? Do you think Chippa United will be